It was Christmas Eve, 1945, in the small town of Fayetteville. George Sodder and Jenny Sodder lived with their 10 children in a large 2-story house. The family went to bed after celebrating Christmas. Just after midnight, the phone rang. Jenny answered. A woman's voice asked for someone she didn't recognize. There was laughter in the background. She hung up, thinking it was a wrong number. She later noticed the downstairs lights were still on, but assumed one of the children had forgotten to turn them off. Around 1 a.m., she woke again. The house was on fire. George, Jenny, and 4 of their children escaped. 5 children, Maurice, Martha, Louis, Jenny, and Betty, were believed to be trapped upstairs. George tried everything. He ran to the spot where his ladder was always kept. It was gone. He tried to start his trucks so he could use one to reach the second floor. Both trucks, which had worked the day before, refused to start. The family watched helplessly as the house collapsed. When firefighters finally arrived hours later, the home had burned to the ground. But investigators found something that started decades of mystery. They reported finding no identifiable human remains from the 5 missing children. Experts have debated whether a house fire could have completely destroyed the bodies. Later investigators argued that bone fragments should likely have remained, while others noted that the original scene was disturbed and early fire investigations were far less rigorous than today. Then stranger things happened. Over the years, the family received reports that the children had been seen alive. One woman claimed she had served them breakfast at a roadside diner. Another claimed she had seen them with unfamiliar adults. In 1967, the Sodders received an anonymous photograph of a man who resembled their son Louis. Written on the back was a cryptic message. Louis Sodder. I love brother Frankie. Illil boys. A 90132 or 35. No sender was ever identified. George and Jenny never accepted that their children had died in the fire. They erected a huge roadside billboard with the children's photographs, hoping someone would come forward. It stood for years, becoming one of America's most famous missing person displays. To this day, no one knows for certain whether the 5 children died in the fire or were somehow taken before or during it. The horror of the case isn't just the blaze, it's the possibility that a family spent the rest of their lives wondering whether their children were gone forever, or somewhere out there, never able to come home.